Who doesn't know Colonel Sanders' logo with his iconic white suit and black tie? But behind this globally recognized figure, there's an extraordinary story of perseverance, struggle, and a success that came when many would have already given up. How did a man who faced rejection after rejection manage to build a fast food empire at the age of 62? Today, we'll explore the life of Harlan Sanders, the founder of Kentucky Fried Chicken, better known as KFC. From a poverty-stricken childhood to becoming a cultural icon, this is the inspiring story of Colonel Sanders. Harlan David Sanders was born on September 9, 1890, in Henryville, Indiana, United States. From a very young age, life threw difficult challenges his way. His father passed away when he was only 5 years old, leaving his mother, Margaret Ann Sanders, with 3 young children and many financial difficulties. To help his family, Harlan took on responsibilities that weren't typical for a child. He cooked, took care of his siblings, and worked on the farm. At the age of 12, Harlan made the decision to drop out of school. Life on the farm was too demanding, and with so many duties at home, he couldn't continue with his studies. Just a year later, his situation worsened when his mother remarried. Harlan's stepfather was a violent and abusive man, which led young Sanders to run away from home at the age of 13. Seeking a path away from abuse, Harlan lived with his uncle for a while. Shortly after, at 15, he made a risky decision. He enlisted in the army by lying about his age. Although he only served for a short period in Cuba, the experience left a mark on him and strengthened his character. However, upon returning to the United States, his life continued to be a roller coaster of ups and downs. Sanders tried his hand at a wide range of jobs. He was a streetcar conductor, a fireman, a merchant marine, an insurance salesman, and even a self-taught lawyer. But none of these jobs offered him stability or satisfaction. Furthermore, his strong temper and refusal to take orders led him to lose more than one job. At 32, Harlan made his first serious attempt at entrepreneurship. He opened an acetylene gas lighting business, but it quickly failed. However, his entrepreneurial spirit didn't die. Soon after, he ventured into the transportation business and opened a ferry crossing in Kentucky. For the first time, Sanders experienced success. However, this was also short-lived. In 1929, the Wall Street crash caused the collapse of his ferry business. Harlan was forced to declare bankruptcy. But he didn't give up. In 1930, he started managing a Shell service station on Route 25 in Corbin, Kentucky. It was there, at the age of 40, that he would have an idea that would change his life and the world of fast food forever. At his service station, Harlan noticed that many drivers arrived hungry but had nowhere to eat. That's when he decided to use the culinary skills he had learned as a child. He started preparing fried chicken following a recipe that combined 11 herbs and spices. The result was chicken that was juicy on the inside, crispy on the outside, and with an unmistakable flavor. At first, the cooking time was a problem, as frying the chicken took about 30 minutes, too long for travelers in a hurry. But Sanders didn't give up. He experimented with a pressure cooker and managed to reduce the cooking time to just 8 minutes, maintaining the perfect flavor and texture. The popularity of his chicken grew rapidly. In 1935, the governor of Kentucky made him an honorary colonel in recognition of his contribution to the state's cuisine. This title would be the beginning of his transformation into the iconic Colonel Sanders. Harlan embraced the title with enthusiasm and crafted an image that would make him unforgettable. He wore impeccable white linen suits, a black bolo tie, and grew a mustache and beard. Beyond the chicken, he sold an image of tradition and quality that resonated with customers. However, in the 1950s, a new challenge hit him. The construction of Interstate 75 diverted traffic from Route 25, taking most of his customers with it. His business plummeted, and once again, he found himself bankrupt, this time at the age of 62. Instead of giving up, Harlan made a bold decision. With his fryer, his secret recipe, and just $105 in his pocket, he traveled the country in his old Cadillac, offering his chicken to restaurants. Although he faced hundreds of rejections, his persistence finally paid off. By the mid-1950s, over 600 restaurants were serving his fried chicken under the name Kentucky Fried Chicken, and Colonel Sanders began to build his empire. In 1964, at the age of 74, Sanders sold KFC for $2 million, securing a lifetime contract as the face of the brand. Although he was no longer the owner, he continued to travel the world, visiting franchises and appearing in commercials. Colonel Sanders passed away on December 16, 1980, at the age of 90, leaving a legacy that transcends generations. Today, KFC has over 30,000 restaurants in more than 140 countries, and its secret recipe remains one of the biggest secrets in the fast food industry. Harlan Sanders' story teaches us that it's never too late to pursue our dreams, and that success has no expiration date. If this story inspired you, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video. Let us know in the comments what you think our next story should be. Thanks for joining us, and see you next time.